Hey guys, welcome back to another Clash Royale video, and today we're taking a look at what I think is one of the best graveyard decks in the game right now, and one of the best options for pushing trophies on ladder if you are a graveyard user. And that is right here, this classic bowler graveyard freeze deck. As you can see over here, 3.6 average elixir. According to the Royale API website, right now, this deck is the third most popular graveyard deck in the game, over 4,000 trophies. And I want to show you guys in this video of why I think it's one of the best options for pushing trophies on ladder if you are a graveyard user. Now, one of the best things with this deck is that it's a very good option for the free-to-play player and almost all players in the game, because it features cards like the Archers and the Knight, which are common cards and you are likely to have upgraded anyways. And it also has stuff like Freeze, Bowler, and Tombstone, which are very level-independent cards, meaning you can use them even if they are a bit under level. Like stuff like Tombstone, Bowler, and Freeze. Obviously, higher level is better, but if you have like a level 7 bowler, level 6 bowler, it isn't the end of the world. Same thing for the free spell, same thing for the tombstone. You know, other cards in the game, stuff like E-Wizard, Musketeer, if they're one level lower, they die to Fireball in one shot, making them basically unusable, whereas cards like these can be used at almost any level. So guys, there's a deck, 3.6 elixir. Let's go ahead here, jump into a first battle of the evening, and show you guys why I think this deck is a very good option if you are a graveyard user, guys. Very, very free-to-play player friendly. So, facing up against this guy here. Also, if you're like in the middle of ladder, you likely face a lot of stuff like Elite Barbarians, for example. This deck does fairly good work against the E-Barbs, because you have Tombstone, Bowler, and Knight, all which do work versus the Elite Barbarians. So, a little mini packet coming down. Is it Giant Beatdown? I'm gonna guess Giant Beatdown here. I'm actually very okay with that zap there, dudes. Nice! Oh, the Musketeer is dead too. Nice! So he just arrows and zapped and that. So let's go. Let's try one of these. Graveyard Freeze here. He's gonna have skeletons coming down or something. Freeze this. Nice! Arrows coming down. Alright, make me get some damage done. Freeze doing work. Tower, take the damage, baby! Oh yeah. So I'm gonna get the Musketeer down as well, guys. That's extra value sauce right there. We're recording this? Yes, we are. That was some, like, literally we just went to a restaurant, ordered some value sauce on the side, and they gave it to us for free right there. That was nasty. So we're gonna get a Tombstone down here, which will pull a Giant over on that side of the arena, and we might get a little Bola action back here. I kind of want to save the Knight Archers for now to see what our friend do. But for now, we are doing A-okay. Oh, a mini packet down there. Alright. Our chairs right here. Is he lighting that? He's going to lighting for sure. There's no way he's... Okay, I'm okay with that log. Knight, this here. Oh, guys, the Knight tanking like a boss. And the Bowler doing work for the Musketeer. Oh, that was nasty. And... Oh, what? Wow, he just lightning the Archers. Oh my goodness. That was disgusting. That was absolutely disgusting. That defense right there, guys. What a nasty D. What a nasty D indeed. So, let's go Archers back here again. This time we shall freeze. Whatever put... Actually, let's do this. Will this work or will it not work? I don't even know. What do you think? What do you guys think? Good? Bad? In the middle? Tombstone here? Oh, guys, the disgusting defensive graveyard. Distracting that mini P.E.K.K.A for a million years. Oh, baby. This here? Does he give up? Oh, he do. Freeze this. Missed his tower just for fun. 2-crown victory. All around good game. GG's. Well played. Man, that was a good battle, dude. The deck he was using was a pretty popular deck as well. Another kind of good option for free-to-play players because it has no legendaries in there. But I would recommend Fireball over Lightning. I've used it a fair bit, and I would say Fireball overall beats out Lightning. Lightning is better in certain matchups, but I would say on the whole, the Fireball is better. Dark Light. The opposite of Bright Light. Alright. Let's go Tombstone down here. I don't like the way this is looking so far. That Tesla tower is scaring me here, guys. What has he got in his... No! That's supposed to be a knight there. That was supposed to be a knight. Ay, ay, ay. What do you got, dude? Bats? Shall we go graveyard here? Let's try it. Ah, disgusting. The disgusting barbarians, guys. This is not looking good. I could have froze there to get the graveyard do some more damage there, but I didn't want to overcommit. You know what I'm saying? Because if you would have, like, for example, if you would have zapped it, we would have just been dead. Boom. Our chairs here. Hog die, please. Nice. So. The Tesla is the bad. It'd be bad. We could freeze it, guys. Here's a small tip. Here's a very small tip if you're willing to receive it. You can actually freeze the Tesla while it's underground and it won't pop up. We could have done it there, but I didn't. I just didn't. I don't like going too risky with the freeze before single elixir, especially. For the most part, with free spell, you kind of want to chill. You kind of want to err on the side of caution with that one. Do he freeze that there? That bola? I have a feeling he might have freeze in there too, but I don't know. I could just be crazy. Go graveyard here. What do you got? Freeze this? Oh, see, that's why you guys don't. That's why you don't freeze, guys. That's why you don't freeze at all, man. You got nothing done there. So much for erring on the side of caution, dudes. You gonna fireball that, Jazz? Tombstone here. Ah, he knew it was coming, dudes. He knew it was coming. But we're gonna kill the Hog Rider with the Mega, anyways. I'm just gonna get a bowler. Let's go with bowler here in the middle. Knight over here. Split archers. Can I just waiting for the perfect opportune moment here to crack this little eggshell that is this guy's defense here. Let's not go graveyard yet. Tombstone here. I'm looking at that fireball there, guys, for sure. What do you got, dude? Spear Gob's there. I'm alright with that. I don't know, dudes. Are we being a bit too defensive here now, or what? Hog Rider here. Yes. Nice. Die, Hoggy, please. There we go. Nice. Alright, we're gonna try one more time, guys, with the freeze spell. Freeze the barbarians. The barbarians are a bit nasty to kind of get through with the graveyard. Especially when he zaps like that, too. So to go bowler here for the barbs. Get our tombstone ready for his Hog Rider. Right here. Knight here. Archers in the middle here. Die, Hog Rider, please die. Yes, there we go. Hog's dead, boys. One more GY here. Can we freeze anything, boys? Freeze this. Nice. There we go. There we go. But see that zap, though, dudes. Getting it done, boys. Alright, let's go. The bowler shuts down that lane perfectly, dudes. Like, absolutely. This here. Graveyard back here. Can we go freeze spell here? Freeze this. Do work, skeletons, please! Ah. We got a bit of damage done, but just not the most damage in the world, you know? Just not the most. Let's go Mega right here. We're gonna go a little bit more aggressive than we have been recently. And go one more GY right here. Arrows this, Jazz. Do work, please, graveyard. Build up, build up, build up. He's gonna zap right now. We got a bit of damage done, though. We're not gonna use the bowler anymore. We're gonna kind of just chill with the bowler usage. And go Knight right here. Graveyard freeze. Where's my freeze spell, you say? Good question, Shane. Freeze this. Do work, skeletons. Yes, there we go. That was pretty close, guys. That was a lot closer than I would have thought, considering we had, like, honestly, it was kind of a stalemate for the most part there. Like, we had Bowler and Tombstone for his Hog Rider. He had Bats, Goblin Gang, Spear Goblin, and Barbarians, and Zaspel for our graveyard. So we didn't have anything to kill the Barbarians like quickly. Some graveyard decks do sometimes have Fireball and Freeze in there, or stuff like Baby Dragon, for example, and Freeze that can do work to the Barbarians over time. But our main answer there, like our main support spell there, is the arrows, which kill stuff like Bats, Spear Goblins, Goblin Gang, and Minions. But the Barbarians are just so tanky that by the time they die, basically all the graveyards have spawned out and they can just zap it dead. So that's kind of why it took so long though. It's just a big old stalemate with kind of both of us having stronger counter cards to each other. But there we are, 54-28, doing all right, guys. Top 5,900 in the world. Somebody asked me yesterday to stop checking my standings after every battle. What do you guys think? Quick question, do you enjoy it when I check after winning a game to see where we are in Canada, like the local leaderboards? 86 right now, or would you prefer I didn't check at all? Let's go ahead here, guys, hop into one more battle. I got a couple replays for you as well. One against Sparky, I think, and the other one against Elite Barbarians. I really want to share with you guys this deck versus Elite Barbarians. Like, you got Knight, Bowler, Tombstone, and Archers. The Archers obviously aren't the greatest, but they do distract a little bit when paired up with the Knight in the middle for an equal elixir trade, and you can even counter push after that. So overall, we got 3 spells in our starting hand here and a Knight. I shouldn't have gone Knight there. If he's got Mortar, we're dead. Expo is even worse, y'all. Expo is even worse, y'all. Who's this? Nice. That Mega was a bit too much overcommitment there, y'all. Y'all, I don't know. I keep saying y'all this video. I don't normally say y'all that much. I don't even know why I'm saying it. So the Bowler is good against Mortar. I would say it isn't nearly as hard of a counter versus Expo. Like Expo, yeah, the Bowler is tanky and it has range, but it doesn't do that much damage, and a Tessa can take it down pretty quickly. So I would say it's not the greatest hard counter that you think it is with the Bowler in there, especially because they can fast cycle around it. So this should be interesting. This here, especially when we don't have what we want in our hand here. Nice. I'm actually okay with that log spell there, kind of. All right. So I'm kind of just going to chill here for now, guys. I don't feel comfortable with our rotation at the moment. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad, those archers there. I'm okay with that. Extra value for me. But we shall see, dudes. We shall see. We're kind of just chilling out for now. Tombstone here. And, okay, we good. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's time to get it done, boys. I don't even care anymore. Let's just get it done. Valkyrie? Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, we could have froze there, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to, yo. Alrighty, boys. What you got for me, dude? Bowler here. Knight here. This is why it's not the greatest, guys. This is why it's not the greatest here. He's got 2 Expos down here. We are taking some massive DMG, which stands for damage, in case you guys are not into the lingo nowadays. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. And then, oh, it goes down there, too. Yikes. Expo's locking on. Bowler's gonna get some damage down here. Can we... yikes. This is what I mean, guys. It is not the greatest hard counter as you would think it is. Expo's doing some massive damage to our tower, though, guys. It's not gonna kill us, is it? It totally is. Let's go for this, guys. Ready for it? Y'all ready for this? We're going all in here, boys. All in. No? Does it work? I don't even know if it does or not. I hope it does. Mega Man locking on there. One more shot, Mega. One more. And we... What? He's so angry, Big Nick. Oh, no. Good game. We played so bad there at the end. Our defensive rotation was so terrible. Wow. Oh, man. That was GG's. The free spell is good, as you saw there, because the Valkyrie can be frozen, guys. The Valkyrie normally is a hard counter for Graveyard. You can freeze it, which allows the Graveyard to do work, which is what we did at the end there. But by not having a big spell in our deck, it makes it harder to defend the Expo, because sometimes they use Expo, Tesla, and Archers all together, and it gives you Fireball value, but you don't have a big spell in here, just the Bowler Splash damage. But wow, that was a pretty good game, guys. 54-60, 40 trophies away from Master 3. And once again, top 5,000. Where are we in Canada? I'll check quickly this time, guys, so none of you guys get triggered. We are 74th in Canada, guys. Alright, so here we are, guys, hopping into replay number 1, facing off against Prometheus up top there. He is rocking a Giant Witch, Elite Barbarian deck. Pretty interesting strategy. His Princess in there as well, which I'm guessing is to support the Elite Barbarians, because Elite Barbarians are easily distracted, whereas the Princess and the Witch do splash damage. Same thing with the Log over there. So, anyways, Tombstone in the middle over there. Whenever I have Tombstone or Archers in my opening hand, that is my preferred play. Split Archer with the King Tower is one of the safest opening plays in the game, at least in my opinion. I don't like going Knight opening play with the King Tower in case they do have Siege. I want to have a tank in there. But anyways, the Giant going down. It does kill our Tombstone, but we do have a Knight and a Mega Minion down there on the counter push. Now, if I was a bit more aggressive, I was thinking about going Graveyard there, because we had a Knight and a Mega Minion down. But it's a good thing we didn't, guys, because he had Minion Horde in hand, and we would not have had enough Elixir for the arrows. So it's a good thing we didn't go Graveyard there, guys, because the Graveyard is a super risky card to use. Even more so if you're using Graveyard Freeze. Like, for the most part, you gotta be very, very careful with when you use that Graveyard. Like, if you use the Graveyard at the wrong moment, honestly, guys, one wrong Graveyard can cost you the game. So, be very careful. For the most part, I prefer playing defense until double Elixir. That way, it's a bit easier to support your push. Like, going Knight, Graveyard, Freeze, and then arrows is pretty expensive and hard to afford all at once, unless you are in double Elixir. So, anyways, he has a bit of a damage lead here so far. Kudos to that rocket there against our bowler earlier on. But anyways, the bowler right there for his Witch, I knew he was going to go ahead and rocket it, which is why I went bowler opposite lane to my tower on the right there. Because that way he splits up his damage on both towers, and the Witch goes down. Now we're going to go ahead here, Knight with a Graveyard. We are in a double Elixir period, which means we can afford to support our Graveyard a bit better. He was Minion over here, which means we go arrows. Notice how I held off on the arrows there right now, guys. What I wanted to do there was freeze the Minion Horde and see if it would drop anything else inside of the kind of area there to give us more value for our arrows. Typically, I prefer going freeze first and then arrows, because, for example, maybe they go Minion Horde, then you freeze it, and then they go Goblin Gang or Minions afterwards, which gives you more arrows value. If you go arrows first and then freeze, it isn't nearly as good. So anyways, right there, Elite Barbarian's dying to basically everything. He's got 2 Princesses down, but 1 clutch drop of Archers takes care of both sets of Princesses. Right here, arrows from the Minion Horde, Giant going down, and our dear friend Prometheus is basically dead, guys. Good game to him. Elite Barbarians going down. Honestly, pretty surprising Elite Barbarians at this high up in the trophy range. Normally, you only kind of see Elite Barbarians like around 4,000 trophies with people that are over-leveled. But right here, guys, GG's to our dear friend Prometheus. Alright, so here we are, guys, with replay number 2, facing off against a Sparky deck. Now, this battle here was actually a very close battle. Like, you have to watch till the end. We made some clutch defenses happen. So, he has Giant Sparky. We don't know he has Sparky yet in his deck. But basically, after we see, I think we see, like, Double Minions, Wizard, and Pump, which normally is a good sign they are using a Sparky deck, because that's basically the only Giant archetype that will use Double Minions, Wizard, and a Pump. So, right there, Giant behind his King Tower on the right-hand lane. We're going to go pretty aggressive here, left-hand lane, with a Knight and a Graveyard. I wouldn't prefer using that Mega Minion there, but we had to use it to cycle to our Graveyard, so it was necessary. Now, right here, arrows going down for the Minion Horde, also taking care of the Wizard as well, which allows the Graveyard and the Mega Minion to get a bit of additional damage done to that tower. So we have a pretty solid lead here so far, with the Tombstone finishing off the Giant, and we have no damage on either of our towers so far. So things are looking pretty good right here, but like I said before, guys, this battle is insanely close. His Sparky gets so much value in this battle. Like, We don't really have anything in our deck that is a solid hard counter for Sparky. We have Freeze, but it's good. It's good, guys. Trust me, it's good. But he can just as easily use troops to kill your troops. We don't really have like a heavy spell to kill everything clumped up together. So right there, Graveyard doing work. We're gonna go ahead and arrows, I believe, or we freeze first. We freeze? Yeah, we freeze first, and then he goes minion horde, and then we get extra arrows value. Like I said, guys, in the previous replay right there, try and freeze first and then arrows afterwards, as we did right there. Like, if we would have arrows first and then froze, the minion horde would have survived and counter pushed. But in the end, guys, he zaps our tower to cycle. He's got 2 pumps down here, I do believe, with 56 seconds left in the battle, guys. So my plan here is to play pure defense and try and stall as much as we possibly can for the 1 crown victory. His deck is a lot stronger than ours at a multi-tower win, so I don't want this game going into overtime if I can possibly avoid it. So right there, defensive Graveyard to hopefully distract his Sparky. Looking back at it, I should have maybe used the Graveyard a bit later, because we get into a big trouble here, guys. Look at this. 2 Sparkies down, Wizard and NATO Common doing absolute work. Gonna go ahead here and I believe freeze everything he has, because I want the buller surviving. But look at this, guys. The freeze does work, but we don't have anything down to kill the Sparky, so all it does is delay the inevitable. If we had a couple more seconds here, guys, we would definitely lose the game right here. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sparky almost shoots, and we just barely, guys, survive. Like, if that Sparky would have shot, the Wizard would have got more shot as well. The game easily would have went into overtime, and I'm almost 100% sure that we would have lost that game if it did go into overtime. Anyways, guys, that is the end of the video. Here is the deck one more time if you want to have a chance to go ahead and copy it. Like I said before, in my opinion, one of the strongest Graveyard decks in the game right now, and one of the best options for almost all players in the game, including free-to-play players, because it has stuff like Archers and Knight, which are common cards, and stuff like Freeze, Bowler, and Tombstone, which are fairly level independent. So overall, guys, did pretty well today. A couple of pretty solid wins in a row with this deck, pushing all the way up to 5460, almost Master 3. Anyways, guys, that's the end of the video. Really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe for some more Clash Royale content. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We will see you in the next one.